Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A few months ago, my sister switched from gas-powered car to electric car, EV. She told me that she was tired of spending so much money on gas and you also want to reduce her carbon footprint. At first, she was skeptical. She wondered if the charging station would be inconvenient or if the battery wouldn't last long. But after a few months, she realized that she made the right choice. Not only did she cut her fuel costs significantly, but she also felt proud knowing her car wasn't contribute to the air pollution. Now, let's imagine if millions of people made the same switch. This kind of impact could that have on our environment? Some argue that electric car battery harm the environment, but because of mining, electric consumption and battery disposal. However, when we look at the bigger picture, EV are far better choice than a gasoline powered car. Today I'm going to show you why EV are essential for sustainable future. I'm focusing on 3 points. First, how significantly it reduce the carbon emission, and how battery technology is improving, and how the future of EV is even greener than we could imagine. So first, EV produce far fewer emission. Gasoline-powered vehicles are one of the biggest contributors to climate change, releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide and toxic pollutants into the air. According to EPA, the transportation sector alone accounts for nearly 30% of global greenhouse gas emission. So, for example, the smoke crisis in Los Angeles back in the 1950s and 60s, Los Angeles was covered in the thick layer of smoke, largely caused by car emission. People suffered from respiratory problems, and visibility was so bad in the city that had to implement the strict pollution laws. Fast forward to today, while air quality has improved, gasoline cars still contribute heavily to the pollution. Imagine how much cleaner the air could be if more people change to EV. EV, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emission. This means they do not emit carbon dioxide or harmful pollutants while driving. Even when considering electric car production, a study shows that EV still produce significant low lifetime emission than gasoline car. A study by a Union of Concerned Scientists found that even in areas where electric come from the coal, EV still cut emission by half compared to gasoline vehicle. And in places where the renewable energy is used, emissions are almost zero. So, while EV are already better for environment, critics often point to battery production as a problem. But let's take a closer look at how battery technology is improving. The environmental impact of EV battery is improving. Mining for batteries material like lithium, cobalt, and nickel has environmental consequences, but a good news is companies are making huge strides in making the process more sustainable. For example, Tesla battery recycling effort. Tesla, one of the biggest EV manufacturer, has started recycling old battery to recover valuable material like lithium and cobalt. This reduces the needs of new mining and minimize the waste. In 2021 alone, Tesla recycled 92% of the raw battery material, making their production much more sustainable. Researchers also developing state solid battery which require fewer rare material and last much longer than today's lithium-ion battery. A report by the International Council on Clean Transportation found that the EV produced 50 to 70% fewer emission over the lifetime than gasoline car, even when factoring in battery production. Another important fact, gasoline extraction and refining are also harmful to the environment. Often overlooked in this debate, oil spill, toxic emission from the refineries and habitat destruction for drilling are serious issue that gasoline-powered car continue to contribute to. And the future is even brighter because EV technology is advancing faster than ever. The future of EV battery is even greener. The clean energy transition is accelerating, making EV even more sustainable. More countries are shifting to the renewable energy source like solar and wind, meaning the electricity that powered the EV is getting cleaner every year. For example, Norway's success with EV. Norway has been leader in EV adoption with over 80% of the new cars sold being electric in 2022. What even more impressive is that Norway generate over 60% of electricity from renewable source. It's making EV nearly carbon neutral there. This proves that as country invest in clean energy, EV become even better for the environment. Next generation batteries will reduce environmental concern. Lithium iron phosphate batteries are imagined as the carbon-free alternative, making them safer and more sustainable. Companies like Toyota are developing state-solid battery, which will be more efficient, last longer, and require fewer rare material. Government and businesses worldwide are supporting this change. Countries like US, UK, and also China have committed to banning gasoline car by 2035 to 2040. Auto manufacturer like Ford start pledging to go all electric, proving that EV are the future. So what does all of this mean for us? It means we have a choice between continuing to pollute the planet or embracing a cleaner future. Today, we have explored why electric vehicles and their battery are necessary step toward the cleaner environment. We saw how EV drastically reduce emission compared to gasoline car, how battery technology is evolving to become more sustainable, and how the future of EV even greener with better technology and government support. Imagine driving through a city where there is no smoke, no gas station, and no reliance on polluting fossil fuel. Imagine a world where our children breathe clean air and don't have to worry about climate change getting worse. This future is possible, but only if we take action now. The transition to electric car is not just a trend, it's a necessity. The time to act is now. Whether you are considering an EV for your next car, advocating for clean energy policy, or simply spreading awareness, you can be a part of the solution. The future of transportation is in our hand. The question is, will we choose to drive toward the greener world? So thank you.